What's up YouTube? JK1 here with another Wi-Fi battle. I mean BO. Why do I always say Wi-Fi? Well anyways, this is an NU battle against BGM Cannon Blast, and I just made this team in like 15 minutes or something, but it turned out to be pretty okay. So let's start the battle. I lead with Pika Earth because it's like the ground version of Pikachu. So I go for the I think knockoff, as he is going for the U-turn, which is not too much. So I knock off his choice specs, which is alright I guess. And he goes for the Sludge Bomb and poisons me. And that is quite hexy, but it didn't really play a big role in this game. So I set up the rocks now. What do? Oh yeah, I switch out here. Going to Queen Lair, and he goes for the Hydro Pump. It does almost half, but not yet. So I kill him with a superpower, and this thing is life orbed, so I get some recoil too, and some stat drops, which is unfortunate, but that's how it works. So he goes in the Bush, his Grottle, and I don't have an ice move or anything, so I gotta switch out into Pika Earth. I predicted the rocks here, so I wanted to rapid spin it off, but instead he goes for the lead sheet. And I'm like, well, that's fine too. I can rapid spin those off if I want to. And that's what I do here. So I'm not seeded anymore. And he goes for the safeguard. I'm like, alright, he probably thought I would carry Toxic. But no, I don't carry Toxic. So he goes for the protect. I'm like, okay, well, he's gonna stall out some poison. Fine with me. So now I'm almost done. And now I go for the knockoff again to knock off his Violite. And he goes for the Stealth Rock on his own, and I'm like, alright. So I died due to poison, which is unfortunate, but it didn't really matter. So I go into Tail Smash, which is my Amparos, and I gave it a nickname because I think it's the best looking tail in the entire Pokemon. So it's super effective. I get a crit. It was not with the Violite, and I had those. I had the choice packs, so that was obvious kill. He goes into Spicy Cheese, his Soul Rock, and I'm like, he's gonna rock polish. Oh god, I cannot outspeed now. That is unfortunate. So he's no longer safeguarded, and that doesn't really matter much. He's going for the EQ to finish me off. So he has rock polish and EQ and probably dual stab, and it is the truth, as you can see later on. So I go into Thumbs Up, which is my Simi. I thought I could outspeed it, and I went for the Leaf Storm, but sadly enough it didn't work. So that's bad. He gets some life orb damage, and I know I can live one hit with Machoke, and that's exactly the case. And I was right about the moveset, so yeah. So I go for the close combat and finish him off, which is great. And the score's 3-3 right now. And he goes into Cyclopper, his Magnemite, and I'm like, you bring a Magnemite to battle, that's so cool. But it doesn't really work out for me. I mean, well, okay, never mind. It went pretty great. But he goes into Swag the Rag, and I'm like, fine with me. So I think I go for the Volt Switch, predicting his U-turn to get the switch advantage. And yeah, he goes for the U-turn. And he brings in, I think it was Magnemite. Yeah, it's Magnemite. So I go for my own Volt Switch, and that's gonna work. It does quite a bit because I'm Specs and modest and max special attack. So it's the best special attack you can get with an Ampharos. So I go into Jake, yay Jake, and he's gonna T-Volt me, does half, and I make a sub. I thought we would be doing less, and yeah. Anyways, he goes for another T-Bolt and breaks my sub, which is unfortunate. So I go for the Lava Bloom now, and it kills him. That's great. Jake got a kill, yeah. So he goes into Swag the Rag, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. So he goes for the U-turn, and he gets a crit, and I think that mattered. Yeah, it definitely mattered, unless he's banded. Nah, I'm actually not sure. So he goes into Skirmisher, his Skorupi, and I must say he bought a really weird team. So he goes for the knockoff and knocks off my specs, and I'm like, that's fine with me, dude. So I go for the Thunderbolt and almost take him out. If he didn't knock off, I could have taken him out, but now he makes does something really stupid. He taunts me. Why would you taunt a Pokemon that is made to carry specs? What the fuck? But he goes into Swag the Rag now, and this was like, what? Okay, so he goes Cloaked in Harsh Light, has a Power Herb, and he misses. so I can get a thunderbolt off and I win. Oh my god. I was so sorry about that. I just, yeah, I won. Just because of the miss. There was like 90% chance. So that was a really great game. BGM Cannon Blast. And yeah, see y'all later, guys.